not see that coming, y'all. I did not see that coming. What's up? Welcome back. We have season 1, episode 6, season finale of Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Before I say anything, what were your thoughts on this whole episode? Okay, I'm gonna get into my spoilers. I mean, it's coming. But what were your thoughts? Like, about everything, about direction of the show, about if there will be a season 2, okay? About all the characters, about all the craziness, about how everything tied together. Let me know what your thoughts were. I want to know, okay? Because I was like, oh. That was me. So let me know. Were you same way? Tell me right now in the comments below. I'll give you a second. All right, seconds up. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Love when more people interact and talk with me. I'm always trying to talk to people about movies and stuff. The people in my life don't like movies like that, y'all. So help me out. Help us out. Come on. Into the spoilers right now. I'm starting off with the biggest spoiler that there was. Okay? Starting it off. Flipping Sharon Carter? Are you kidding me? You kidding me? This is because of Sharon Carter? All 5 episodes? The Flag Smashers? Yes, the red hand. I finally learned their names. Flag Smashers. Flag Smashers would have been nothing. The Power Broker? Bro. She is the Power Broker. How we go from Agent Carter? We 2 generations down. What is she? Granddaughter, great-granddaughter, great-great-granddaughter? Who freaking cares? Carter, bro. And now she's Power Broker. She's bad guy. And here I was thinking Valentina, who actually was Elaine. Okay, y'all ain't tell me, but it was Elaine from Seinfeld. Julia Louis-Dreyfus. Elaine from Seinfeld. I'm over here accusing her of being the Power Broker when I think honestly she's just like some CIA person. When it was Sharon freaking Carter. When I tell you I had no idea why she was even in this show, I was like, for what? Who cares? But now we understand why she was so upset. Well, she wasn't visibly upset, but why she was like, nah, when Scientist Dude was killed by Zemo. I'm like, no. I don't even think she said no, but I was like, whew. And she was like, wow, that's crazy. I mean, she literally went there. No wonder she was able to beat up them people. Okay, she's hiding around shipping containers. She knew where to hide. She had been there multiple times, obviously. Oh, this is crazy. As you can see, like I said, starting off with the spoilers, we no longer have Falcon, Black Falcon, as they call him. And his name is now Black Falcon to me. He is now Captain America. He put on that mantle we saw in the case. What we can only assume because they don't show us him opening the case. So he has new outfit, new wings. I think Red Wing is back. He's got new everything. So he's Captain America. His shield looks awesome. He's in it. I didn't really care for the ear flaps over the ear. I was like, And then the glasses. I mean, it didn't cover the head. But I mean, you know, keep the waves tight. Gotta keep the waves tight. So he wasn't trying to mess up the hair. And maybe that's why he didn't have a helmet. But it's crazy. Then we see U.S. agent, or John Walker as I should say, because he did not get the name, that mantle, until the very end. We see John Walker become U.S. agent, alright? Black suit, still got the stripes, he got the red and white stripes, but black suit, no more blue, no star. No star, okay? No star. He had a shield, he had to give that thing up because it was he did the shield by hand. It did not last, okay? It did not last at all. You know, and he's a new man now, okay? He's a new man, a lot happier. Obviously, can't get rid of the stuff that happened in the past, but he's here. He's ready to kick butt, take names, be U.S. agent, which I can only assume it kind of feels like he's working for Valentina, maybe CIA, top secret agent of the government. Not really sure. I don't read the comics. Sue me, don't sue me, whatever. But I don't read the comics, so I don't really know what she is or who he actually is working for. Back to Sharon Carter, alright? She, like I said, was the reason that the Flag Smashers was even there in the first place. She was playing everybody against them. Flag Smashers thought they were using some French guy, I think his name was Batak, don't know. Okay, but they thought they were using him, having him help them, but really, she was using everybody. Okay? She was using the flag smashers, spying on them to, in the end, get what she wanted, which was a pardon, obviously, because she had been pardoned from, like, Civil War, you know, did that whole thing. She wasn't able to get back in the country. But she used them. She took these kids, and Carly, in real life, is only 23, okay? Only 23, super young. She's in, like, this vein of, like, fantasy, fantastical movies. So I'm excited to see what she has going for her. I love her with cute little red hair and her little, what are those things? Her freckles. Love it. Love every bit of it. All right. So, but yeah, we see Sharon put them, she didn't put them up to it, but she took the kids and the people, grown-ups, who, you know, I'm sure there were some adults in there, who were upset with the GRC, everything that they were going through. They weren't getting the supplies, you know, they're getting pushed out of where they were living, all of this craziness. She saw all of that and was like, well, what if I give you power? So she gives them power, and then they become this whole entity, which it wasn't just them. We see that they had a lot of people working with them, all right? But for Sharon to create this monster of a movement, okay, because Carly was not a monster, just misunderstood, for her to create this monster of a movement and for her own gain. Your grandma was Agent Carter, Peggy Carter. She loved Captain America. But you all in your feelings, because we don't know why, but we can only assume it has something to do with Civil War. You in your feelings, little girl? Are you kidding me? But she killed Carly. And the other flag smashers died, except for one. But there were like 3 that were taken off. They died. Zemo's bodyguard was like, no, I finished what Zemo started. It was crazy. Like I said, I feel bad for Carly because she was not trying to rule. She was just, even with everything she did, she wasn't trying to rule. She just wanted change for everyone that was now kind of like left just holding their pride and their dignity in their hands after all the people came back after the snap. Like, I get it. But yeah, Sharon used her. So that was the craziness with all the spoilers. Oh, it was insane. All right, insane. Make my head spin. But like I said, super excited for Black Falcon, who is now Captain America. Okay, we even got the little thing at the end of the show that said Captain America and the Winter Soldier. All right, and we now have Captain America 4 movie coming out. So we can only hope that we now get Anthony Mackie, who I love to watch in every single movie. We can only hope that we now get Anthony Mackie in this movie as Captain America. I want to see it. I want him to have a different head. You know, I don't like that part of the costume, but I want to see it. So let's get into the recap, y'all. So, this season finale picks up where episode 5 dropped off, okay? GRC is under attack, but we find out it's not like a killing mission how we thought it was going to be, okay? We find out it's not really that. So we see Bucky and Sharon on the scene, okay? Crazy. But we see Bucky and Sharon on the scene trying to help Black Falcon, who at that time we don't know who he is, but trying to help Falcon, okay? Falcon comes through the window. You see we got new suit, he got the shield, new wings, everything. So he took what he was and what he's going to be, wrote them all into one. And somebody was like, who are you? And he was like, I'm Captain America. And they were like, I thought Captain America was on the moon. And I was like, what? I don't know what that means. So please, please somebody tell me what that means. Captain America being on the moon, like, is it a comic thing? Is it an Easter egg I mixed in another show? Like, I don't understand. Help us out, please. Help your girl out. Captain America, Sam, realizes Carly is trying to force everyone out of the building. So he don't know why, they don't know why. Presumably to kill them. Presumably to kill them. Don't really know. But he's like, yo, stop them. Bucky is walking through trying to stop the people. Doesn't. But this woman hands him the phone, is like, yo, a phone call for you. So he's talking to Carly. Carly's like, look, I'm fighting for something bigger than me. And he was like, yeah, I fought for something bigger than me too, but you don't have to do it that way. She's like, look, live or die, doesn't matter. I've started something, started a movement. We will not be silenced, essentially. So they get all of these, they get their hostages, essentially. They get everybody from the GRC into either 2 vans, helicopter, all right? And they're like, okay, we're gonna take them to the meetup point. And so we see Carly talking to 3 of her other dudes, or 3 of her other people, and they're like, she's like, look, worst comes to worst, we'll have to kill them. And they're like, but they were only supposed to be hostages for negotiations. She was like, we'll have to kill them if we need to get our point across, to get what we need, because it's not just us, this is bigger. And we see that when in episode 5, when she did her little bird call. I don't know if that was it, but she did her bird call, and all them people rose up. Like, we see, this is not just something, it's not just her and her 6 friends, okay? This is a movement, and, you know, it's a relevant thing. So one of the things that I thought was super cool was when Sam was trying to, like, take on all the helicopter people. So he ends up, like, grabbing someone, makes it to the ground, ends up grabbing someone, has a shield on top of him, wraps his wings around them, and it's like a dome, a vibranium dome. And so this, I believe it was either a helicopter truck, comes down, hits them, goes off into the water. And I was just like, oh wow, that is so cool. I want a vibranium shield. I want what I can only assume are vibranium wings. Okay? I want all of the stuff. I want to be able to protect myself from what? Don't know. Don't have nothing to protect myself from. But I want it. So I don't know if the fact that it was vibranium made that possible, because obviously anything else and you get crushed. You, the person that you protected, your shield and your little wings are getting crushed by that helicopter. Okay, it does not matter. But like I said, thought it was super cool. A little bit of comic book, you know, logic. We see Carly, like I said, Carly and her people are like, look, we're trying to use them for negotiations. Kill them if we need to, though. But so they're trying to get the vans to where they need to get them to so they can start the negotiations. But as that happens, Bucky runs up, essentially Sharon runs up. So they're fighting. And then U.S. agents like, Morgenthau! And I was like, well, this man is about to go off on these people. He got his little outfit. He got his handmade shield. Okay? He had his handmade shield, y'all. And I felt so bad for that man. Because him and that handmade shield did not stand a chance against the super serum blows. Or I shouldn't say him, but them, did y'all see the shield? You saw the shield, didn't you? It was crazy. And I thought on last episode, the star, maybe I'm not understanding what that the badge is. Is that a sheriff's badge? Is it something else? Let me know down in the comments below. Because I'm like, where did you get a sheriff's badge from? I thought you were in the military. So, like I said, let me know in the comments below. Not really sure what that is. Like I said, everybody's fighting. Carly finally is able to, like, move the barricade, get in one of the cars. She drives the car off of street, bridge, whatever, and it gets stopped by like these like steel rods, because obviously this construction, they're building something. And U.S. agent John Walker, he has this little, you know, this little war in his head, like, yo, do I take out Carly even though it's a truck full of people in there, or do I save the people? And so we see him kind of like, you know, get it together, John, get it together. He goes to the van, tries to pull it up. And obviously we see Carly was no longer at negotiation. She went to worst case scenario. She's like, no, I was trying to kill them. So she, you know, they all start attacking him. Then Sam comes up, because as that van was falling, it was about to fall and die. It was about to die. Sam comes up with his red wing, pushes it up. So Carly and her folk on her way, they're in this like construction building or factory building of sorts. And everybody, so Sharon, Bucky, Sam takes off after him. And so we see Carly like walking. They split up, so we see Carly walking, and we hear somebody say, and I think that's called, which I'm talking about. You know how long it took me to understand that was essentially a bird call that they were doing? And Falcon, okay, this was a call for action to Falcon to get it together, get your head in the game, bro. Become Captain America, become the hero you need to be. So she goes around the corner expecting to see one of her people, Desmond, whomever, the other girls, but no, Sharon Carter. And like I said at the beginning with the spoilers, that's where we find out Sharon Carter's the power broker. We find out that she gave them the serum. We find out episode 1 when they were running away, she had essentially sicked, is that a word? Sicked those people on her. She was the one that had them like run away in the plane, and had the car, you know, chasing after them, and one of the dudes got killed. Like, that was Sharon, okay? She was like, oh, so you gonna take the serum that I give you and then not be my lapdog. They were like, we ain't trying to be your lapdog. We're trying to do what we want to do. But Sharon was having none of that. So, you know, as they're having that whole conversation, we say Batroc, can't remember his name. Okay, but the French guy, he's like, yo, run me my money. I've been going through all this. I need 4 times what I promised you, or what you promised me. And so they're in like a standoff of sorts. All 3 of them have a gun. But so, or maybe only 2 of them have a gun. Can't remember who all has a gun, but there's a standoff. Batroc gets shot, okay? And then Sharon Carter gets shot in the stomach. And oh, it made me so mad. Because Sam comes around the corner, he's like talking to Carly. And I knew at that moment, Carly she cannot be reasoned with, she cannot be talked with, she's trying to do what she has to do, she has her mission, she's trying to make change, you know, so she tells him, like, yo, I'm disappointed in you, bro. Like, I just knew for a fact you were going to be on my side. And he was like, no, I'm not going to be on your side, girl, you are crazy. We don't have to do things that way. So she starts wailing on him. She's like, fight back. He's like, no, I'm not going to fight you. He's like trying to talk to her the whole time. And I knew, I was just like, yo, she is not going to be able to tell him that flipping Sharon Carter is the power broker. She's not going to be able to tell him. And that made me so mad. Because I was like, she's going to get away with this. She's going to get away with essentially being the death of these people. Like, obviously, you know, they could have died on their own doing whatever they were going to do, you know, without her behind him. But we know that it wouldn't have gone this way, this quickly, if it wasn't for her being the power broker, giving them the serum. Okay, so in the end, Sharon Carter kills Carly, which also made me mad because once again, you set her up to be this, and now you have killed her. And in the end, she was a martyr. So she said a lot of times she's willing to die for what she believed in. Win, lose, or draw, her point's getting across. They have people everywhere. And we see that when 3 of her friends are getting taken away in a police car. Like, they get in there and they said, like, one world, one love, one world. I don't know what their slogan is. But one of the dudes said it, and it was like, yeah. And that's when Zemo's dude blew it up. So Carly's dead. Her other 3 comrades are dead. There was one that was in like the ocean, in the river, so Sam goes and save him, but not before he gives all the senators and everything a stern talking to. He's like, yeah, look, she went about it the wrong way, but she was not wrong. And I think that's the thing that a lot of people can probably relate to. Like, yes, horrible way she went about that, okay? She tried to take y'all hostage. That is kidnapping. You are going to jail, period, okay? But what y'all are doing is wrong. Like, you gave them housing when the blip started, you let them live there, and now because the people have come back, you want to just like push them to the side. Where are those houses at? I'm like, where are the extra houses at? Somebody was living somewhere at some point in time. I know there's another house somewhere, but y'all want to push them to the side, not give them their supplies and all of this. And Sam's like, look, yo, you guys are not doing what you think you're doing. You're not helping, okay? We all need to be coming together. And then he even touched on the thing that Isaiah talked about. Like, look, they are not going to accept you as a black Captain America running Stars and Stripes. And he's like, look, I know half of the people out here right now are not accepting me as Captain America. I'm black. Okay? Black Falcon, black Captain America. I'm black. I can feel the stares right now. And I was just like, it's horrible. But obviously, that's something he knew that he was going to have to deal with. Could I be Captain America? No, I feel like I'd be more like John Walker. I don't know if I just kill somebody like bow, bow, bow. But I'd be John Walker. I am Captain America, okay? What you gonna do is listen to me, and what you gonna do is respect me. Well, let me know. Would you lean more towards Captain America, like Chris Evans, Captain America, Stars and Stripes, red, white, and blue, blind hair, blue eyes, Captain America? Or would you be John Walker, Captain America, with the death? Or would you be somewhere in between, okay? Like I said, I feel like I'm leaning more towards John Walker. But let me know that in the comments below. Like, maybe it's like Captain America, and Anthony Mackie Captain America, and then John Walker. But either way, I'm nowhere near Captain America. I'm not the Captain America over here. I am John Walker Captain America. I am Captain America. You gonna listen to me, and you gonna respect me. Don't know if I could take a serum. You know, I don't know if I could do all of that. But I'm punching people out. What y'all not gonna do is disrespect me. I'm standing over people, choking you out. So that's the end of that whole thing, we see that there is some change from the GRC to help with all of the other people. The thing that they were about to vote on, that tabled it, which is exactly what Carly and her and the Flag Smashers wanted. Like, yo, table everything y'all trying to do. You're trying to vote on something that is not beneficial for us, beneficial for you and y'all's family, but it's not beneficial for us, so table it. And that's what they did, and it was great. Our conclusion in the end, we see John Walker and we see John Walker's wife talking to Valentina, and she's like, what's taking him so long? And she's like, it's probably the helmet. So John Walker comes out, and he's in the same courtroom where they like court-martialed him, sentenced him once before. I'm assuming he now has his benefits or whatever they are back. Either that or he doesn't have to worry about that anymore, but he now has this new black suit with the red and white stripes, and you know, he's doing what he loves. All right. And we see Bucky goes and talks to the old man, his old man friend, which is what he should have done all along. Lets him know, like, look, I know who killed your son. Your son was killed by the Winter Soldier. The Winter Soldier is me. I'm sure he explains it. They don't show the old man being like, get out of my house. So, you know, he probably just left because he was sad. So then we see him walking by the restaurant that him and the old man used to go to and eat lunch all the time. And we see, like, the girl that works there, the waitress, is like pouring him a drink, and it looks like there are two bowls. So it looks like there's a bowl in front of the old man and one next to him. So I want to say that he was still expecting him to come eat. Like, obviously we don't know the time difference between when that happened. So it looks like there may have been some forgiveness. If so, that's awesome, because he really didn't even give the man a chance to mourn, grieve, forgive him for what he had done. So it looks like there may be some forgiveness there. You know, maybe. So we'll see. I'm sure some of y'all have other thoughts. Maybe you're like, no, he'll never be my friend again. Never, ever, ever. And then we see Sam going to talk to Isaiah, and he's like, you know, Isaiah's basically applauding him, like, yo, I still think you're stupid, but you did a really good thing. You know, obviously it was something that he did not have the courage to do. But it affected him. So Sam's like, look, go get dressed. I got somewhere to take you. And he takes him to the Captain America Museum, and there's a monument of Isaiah Bradley. Obviously, he's still dead. So that's why there's a monument, a whole section of Isaiah Bradley in the Captain America Museum. And I'm not going to lie, I cried. I was like, oh, God, he cares about him so much. Cried, okay? I was like, wiping tears off my face, boo-hooing, but loved it, okay? And then last thing we see is Sharon Carter getting her full pardon. Like I said at the beginning, gets her full pardon, okay? And then she's like, look, as she walks out, she's like, oh, thank you so much, you know, for recognizing the Carter legacy. And they're like, yeah, we should have never forgotten that. We should have pardoned you, blah, blah, blah. She walks out of that courtroom, immediately gets on the phone. She's like, look, I'm getting my old job back. We back in business. Maybe not the super soldier serum. People don't really need that, want that, staying away from that. But I'm getting my old job back, bro. We got state secrets. We got high tech. We got secret tech weapons all up in here. And I'm like, wow. Never would have seen that coming. I'm sure the people that read the comics saw it coming a mile away. But for me, I was like, I did not know that you was about to do this. How could you? So Falcon and the Winter Soldier, this is it. Or Captain America and the Winter Soldier, as they put at the end credits. So I feel like this is probably it. Like, it may be limited series. Like they say, they announced Captain America 4 movie. So pretty sure we're going to see Anthony Mackie as Captain America, hopefully. Because if they bring back Chris Evans, that would be stupid. But yeah, so hopefully we can see Anthony Mackie, and then hopefully they'll like go over the whole power broker Sharon Carter thing in that movie. It only makes sense. I feel like this was just like a stepping stone to something else anyway. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. As always, like I said, let me know down in the comments below what you thought about it, what you think about the movies, plans, all of that. Let me know how your day was, you know, whatever. Talk to you guys later. Bye.